Hello, my name is Carx82 and welcome back to our Divine Journey to playthrough. I am just crafting up another enhanced alloy smelter. I'm going to do a few of these because I want to split off some of the ingots that we have to do. For example, we just use so much dark steel. I want to put this on its own thing that is not going to mess with other recipes that we don't do massive amounts of. So I'm gonna work on that. Also probably gonna get some adjustable storage units because I really like these. And we can just kind of adjust as needed how many we want. But dark steel is something we're gonna want. There's quite a few things we're gonna need in very large amounts. So we'll just kind of keep increasing that, because I was looking at the alchemy table, and we're going to have to get that automated, but it might actually be easier just to maybe craft up more than one. We don't have to do them all on just the one alchemy table. So we might have a few of those, but these require a ton of dark steel. So that is kind of what I've decided to just finally break down and get around to getting a better buffer. I need to do it for a while. But in the meantime, I am crafting up the blank slates that we're going to need to do the runes. I think we need 8, so we need 16. And again, each blank rune needs lots of dark steel. So yeah, that is definitely something we're going to need lots and lots of. Also, it was mentioned that liquid meat gives saturation too, so it actually makes it pretty easy to regen. You don't actually have regen, it's just saturation. And then it's just the regular regen, but it's pretty quick. We will probably boost the amounts that we get from it. And then I'm assuming eventually we will probably just do the Well of Suffering or whatever it is to fill it with mobs. Not the sacrificial one, the other one, I can't remember. Dagger of Sacrifice, yeah. Oops. So yeah, I don't know if I need that right this second. We have to decide either way, because we will upgrade the runes into the ones that we want, and it's better to do like either go one way, self-sacrifice, or the other one. All right, block aluminum, reinforced slate, and a blank rune. You get rune of self-sacrifice. I think really the mob one is the best, because that can just be fully automated. I don't have to be over here doing it. So that's probably what we're going to want to work towards, but in the meantime, let's get the 8 blank slates there. Throw that in there. There is our enhanced alloy smelter. Is it adjustable? Don't remember how complicated this was to craft. Well, apparently we have recipes for everything. I do love that. How it goes blue, you can easily see. Also expanded our interfaces. I've got 2 more with things in there. So I have, I think, 7 more rows for patterns. Man, it's fun, like, looking back on some of the stuff, like these advanced circuits used to be so hard to, or so annoying to craft up. Now it's just a simple click, which I still haven't done the hyper diamonds. There is a way to do them. I don't remember what it was though. I just did a stack of this stuff on the creeper. But I'm sure there's probably like a way to maybe the miner? You know what? No, user. I keep saying mechanical user or miner. Is that? I got one from a quest. I don't remember where it was, but it was somewhere here. But I actually want the mechanical user. I guess we could place this. I do feel like this pack is one of those packs that uses... No, not the miner. I just did it again. Dang it. It looks so similar. Just gonna go ahead and say that. This kind of a pack feels like one that you do a lot of in-game or in-world kind of interactions, like this kind of stuff, so probably worth just crafting that up. Did I? Yeah, I did a stack of rainbow stone, I think. Man, just being able to autocraft all this stuff, so great. Alright, so adjustable. Now, the question is, how do we want to go about doing this? I'm probably going to do this in a separate area. I don't need to have this right here. This is kind of all my on-demand stuff. And I can always just wirelessly transfer power. It's pretty easy. Like, why is this here? I don't remember. Is this for the thing underneath? The dimensional... That's how we power our dimensional transceivers. That's what I thought. So, if I do... Let me think how I want to do this. I'll probably have a whole bunch of these in a row. And a whole bunch of adjustable storage units. I guess they don't need to be, like, right next to them. Let me think. Would it be... like an export bus? How do I want to do that? Let me think this. Let me think how I want to do all these. So this is kind of what I came up with. Pretty simple. Basically just an interface keeping the three things in stock. And then it is pulling into the back of this and then pushing out to the east side. So when this fills up, this turns off and this turns off. I probably could have done the same thing with like an export bus, but I find that when you have multiple items on an export bus, it doesn't work as well because it does like the one in the middle first and then it does the other, whereas the interface will do all three at once. So we'll see if this works how I want it to. Not sure. How about we do 512? That's quite a bit, but like I said, we're going to go through a lot. And then I can just keep expanding that as I want. I don't remember what this goes up to, but it goes up to quite a bit. So that will just tick away. The only thing I'm not positive about is that going to still clog up this stuff? It might, because like it's like, oh, we need the dark ingot, so we have to craft up the dark ingot. Dark ingots in... Oh, actually, it's over here. Never mind. I already got it sorted out. So Yeah, for now, that works. And the coal, though. Still am not super happy with the coal situation. How we get graphite from the thing instead of coal. Wish there was another way to get the liquefied coal, but alright, so there is that. I can also finally start getting rid of some of this stuff. I don't like having this thing on here either. That was just kind of temporary when I first set up keep in stock. This over here. And then I did craft up a storage bus. Yeah, there it is. Alright, there we go. I don't think we need to set that, but we'll set it anyway. Alright, why did that decide it didn't want to? Is that like... Is that thinking 64 is a full? Wow. That's not what I want to see. Is it like just not recognizing that 64... Hold on. Is it going to stop it when it hits 64? It sure is. Alright. Well, it thinks 64 is the largest stack. Interesting. I mean, we could always do more stacks. Alright. That's... I bet you it's... Actually, I don't know. I don't know. That's a bit interesting. That interaction's a bit... That's a bit interesting. I don't know. We'll leave it. We'll see how far it gets up. Alright, we got this mechanical user. Let's see if this will work. I want the... Like I said, I've never actually... tried to automate this. I don't even remember how this stuff is crafted up, to be honest. Pulverizer or something like that? Yeah. I have this over here. Let's just test it. I'm guessing... Entity. Yeah, that made me jump. So entity, right click? Maybe? No. Generic click. Place block. Use item on block. Use item. Yeah, that's not going to work. Alright, I was kind of hoping that would work. There's probably some way I can do that. I just can't think of it off the top of my head. Anyway, we got a bunch of hyper diamonds in there. We're good. Okay, let me finish this. No. I'm trying to do like multiple things here at once. Eight. There we go. Right. I was doing the blank runes and the blank runes were being annoying because of the orb. It does look like it is actually working. I wasn't sure if that was going to be funny with the orb in the middle, but once I manually placed it in, the recipe does seem like it has worked. But we have a ton of steel. So let me... let's do... Like, we're using this to craft up the dark steel. We put that in there. I'm just trying to kind of sort out how we think this is going to work. Like, is that going to try to... Yeah, see, I don't know if that is going to work great. I guess we could have just left it on the other one, so it'll be like a temporary kind of thing. Let's maybe do that. And then that will just craft up the stuff continuously, and then if we need it, we have a bit of a buffer. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Okay, cool. So that will be the 8 blank runes. And then we're working towards this thing. Now, what is this? Bloody art. No. I don't know what that... Blood infusion core. There it is. Wow, I could not see that. Ah, alright. So this is the advanced crafting. It may be... Alright, so there is the thing. The dark blood gems, refined corallium, and then that. That will give us this. It's just kind of like, is this something we need to fully automate? Is, I guess, would be the question. Now, did we get the... We didn't get the blood infuser. That's what we're working towards. Right. Now I'm remembering. Alright, we are back and gone ahead and got the blank rooms, but I am trying to automate the getting the stuff for the blood extractor. And I think I sort of got this to work. It seems to work with use item on block, left click, upper left slot, I think. I don't know. That seems to be what is working now. I do have... I set up a second lever to basically turn the spawners on and the fan, but not turn on the... whatchamacallit? The mob grinder. But it seems to be... Yep, there it goes. It seems to be working. It took me a little while to sort out the correct thing that we need to put it on. That seems to be it. I may get a... kind of random. Why did I just take damage right there? I may get a dedicated sword. I just wanted to see if we could get that. But yeah, so use item on block seems to be the one that works, which, to be honest, that is not the one I would have thought would have worked. There might be another one to actually set it on, but that seemed to be the first one that was actually working pretty well. Because we need these dark gems. We need 6 of these, or 3 more of these, which means we need 5 buckets of that stuff. Now, eventually we will be able to craft this up in the blood infuser, but we need to get this crafted up in the first place. So, we'll just go over here. Do this thing. kind of annoying with the magnet, but it is what it is. Okay, so there is those 4. Said we got the 8 runes. Let's go ahead and oh, I thought we were going to go this way, but I think we're going this way. Ooh, wait, no. We're going to need... I'm getting myself mixed up with the things. First of all, let's place this stuff. Let's turn this into a tier 2. Ah! A little bit of lag there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that, like, almost instantaneously fills up your saturation. That's pretty cool. So that should be a tier 2. But in order to do that, we're going to have to get this thing first. Light hardened blood on fire to get hardened blood shards, and use these to craft a blood infusion core. Light blood on fire. Alright, I do remember one of them... When I placed this down, I do remember it, like... It turned into a solid block, but when you broke it, it... Yeah, a good place to do it. It turned back into a liquid, kind of like ice. I'm not sure if there is a... Liquefies with rain or by breaking it, yeah. I don't know if it just slowly... Yep. Alright, so there we go. It's hardened blood. If I break that, it will liquefy. But apparently if we set it on fire... Ah, there we go. Alright. Well, that could be a mechanical user type deal if we need to. Looks like this acts like a dye as well. Interesting. Alright, what did this need? Alright, we're definitely going to need another one. And then these. Alright, cool. Let's do... We could probably do... Here, let's do 8 like the other one. And let me get enough. I haven't really looked at the... What if that blood is... I doubt that is the same as like that life essence. I was wondering if you could farm it and then feed that with that, but... Okay, so that will be those. Do a little boost just in case. And then I do have that. We'll probably do a bigger filter. This was just, I just had it. Cool. Also, this stuff doesn't need to be over here. It's just where it kind of ended up. Alright. Probably going to need more dark gems, because I didn't realize that one needed a dark gem. Alright, what was it? It was like that, that, and then... Is this what it was? I think that's what it was. Yeah, there we go. Alright, blood infusion core. Da, 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 da. Alright, we got healing stones. Actually, that will... Those could actually be useful with the thing over there. Could craft them up. But I don't have a good source of blood gems or purple blazes, so just kidding. And moving on. let me... Is this something we're going to need a lot of? Did we decide? Yeah, sure, why not? Make a recipe. We'll do that. Let me farm some more of the gems and we'll be right back. And there is the Beryllium decorated blood star. Really? Man, I am so bad at looking at the quests. Actually, I know I needed to craft another dark gem up. What am I talking about? I needed to manually craft that up to get that. All right, and then the last thing here is this. Now this does need 12,000, but we only have capacity for 10,000, so I am going to have to add more as we go. I did look up I was looking at the capacity runes, but this requires a tier 3 altar to get that, so you can't do that yet. But we can just do this and then add some more as needed. Yeah, we're good. We're good. It doesn't even drain faster than I'm... Okay, it drains a little faster, but I can pretty much almost keep up with it for a while. Didn't even have to use these healing stones. And that will be the Apprentice Blood Orb. This would... There it goes. And that took a while. So there we go. There is that. And there we go. It is attached to my... Or I am the current owner. What's the... I totally don't remember the name of the slate or whatever. The sigil. That is definitely something we're going to want to work. Ooh, it needs to do... Locked behind the Hellfire Forge. Alright, can't get that yet. But we got that. Alright, I do want the Blood Infuser, because this will help us, obviously, get... the one thing, I mean, the Dark Gems is... these. So, let's work on the Blood Infuser. I think I have everything. I just need to basically craft this stuff all up. All the steaming, hardened, we got Ender Infuser. That is a pretty expensive recipe, but we do have it all. Also, what the heck is an Ender Infuser? Can charge Ender Capacitors, Ender Pearls. Alright. Never used that before. Time to finally get this thing automated. I had everything for it, but I would rarely ever... I haven't really crafted them up. I would do the one that we needed at a time. Alright, let me get the stuff crafted up for this. The forge might be a bit annoying. I'm gonna have to do some recipes. Like for that example is a bit of a pain. Although we might be able to find some flying around the nether. And found some forged sinacite blocks on this structure. So it's we're gonna need quite a bit, but definitely give us a little bit we're not gonna have to craft up. Fortunately, those are stairs, so I don't think that's gonna... Oh, we can actually convert them back. Alright, I didn't realize you could do that. There was another one. Where was it? Oh, shoot. Wasn't far from here. It was like a bigger structure, but I thought... Right here. I thought the stairs weren't going to work, but apparently the stairs can. Alright, so I'm just going to... mine out a bunch of this stuff. Oh, there's some in here too. I didn't realize there was actually so much on this. Alright, cool. Well, there we go. That should be plenty. Hopefully, I'm not ruining something that I highly doubt we're going to need this structure. You never know. Right, those Sinusite slabs, maybe? Yeah, those aren't going to work. And neither are these like pillars and stuff. Those are not the same, but alright, cool. I think we're good. There are these inner infusers. I'm curious what the heck this thing is. Oh, those. I did see the quest for them. I have no idea what they actually do. Yeah, I don't know what these actually do. Able to hold a maximum charge of 10,000. Okay, what? What's that for? I don't know. No clue. Absolutely no clue. But there we go. I did make a recipe for this forge because we are going to need a bunch. Or at least 4 for the Hellfire thing. We're going to need 1 for the incense altar if we do that. So I just made a recipe for it. It actually isn't too bad. Just a bunch of netherrack and stuff. But there we go. There is the blood infuser. Ding. Alright, cool. Okay, so if we want, let's do... I don't know if we're going to need these. I've just figured we could give it a try. See how this works. So, just assuming... What is that? Oh, I don't know. I was like, what is that? What does that mean? Why are you putting that stuff in? So... what was it? Yeah, this one. 1,000 blood. Well, that's a lot cheaper, because it was 5 buckets, now it's only 1. Alright, I'm assuming you just put that in there. And maybe that. Yeah, there we go. Well, that's easy enough, right? Alright, so if you shift click on that, that takes the stuff from it. I still am not entirely sure what that auto to supply thing means. But, alright, cool. There we go. Dark powered gems. That is a much easier way to craft them up. Alright, and then with that, we can continue. Iron Promise Acceptor. So that is an empowered block. And we just... Well, I actually don't have the block version of that one yet. Forward to Nori. So with a full tank, you get the Iron Promise Acceptor. Right, so this does take 10. And then this mixed with Hole of Promises and Cosmic Alloys. What's this? Filled Bowl of Empty Promises. Okay, these names are pretty funny. And then the Hellfire Forge. Alright, so it looks like we're going to need to do the Hellfire Forge next, which is fine. Alright, so I will get these crafting up. Iridium, Mithril, Dark Steel, not a problem. Oh, before we wrap up though, yeah, so this put 512 in there and 64 in the next one. So explain that interaction. Apparently it thinks the first one is only 1 stack, but after that it can fill up as many as it needs. Oh, look at that. So it's seen the 64 and it can't output into it because that is full. But if I remove that, it'll output into there and then do that. That is a weird interaction. I don't know if it's the alloy smelter or is it the storage unit. I don't know which one is doing that. I may... You know what, really quick, before we wrap up, let's do this. These store the stuff. I don't want to delete all this. I just don't... I'm pretty sure these keep the inventory, but I just don't want to chance it and lose all this. That would be sad. So will that work if we do that? Insert. I really just want just the one stack. Actually, that's not going to work for my testing. Let's do... Alright, so that does work. It does appear just the auto output thing is a bit funny. So, alright, cool. Well, good to know. I'm just going to throw this back in the A system. I am going to have to adjust this a bit, though. Anyway, that's going to be for today. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.